We also have founder and executive chef of Paleta. Kelly Boyer is going to give us some healthy options for Thanksgiving.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm gonna help you avoid those extra pounds gained during the holidays. They're fast upon us. So we're gonna share some ideas about healthy alternatives you can do instead of the traditional Thanksgiving offerings. Keep the pants fitting later.
I bet 5 to 7 easily. In one meal, just so you know. I mean,
I think people do over the holidays. They gain like 5 pounds, you know? And over the years, if you don't lose it, that 5 pounds every year,
adds up.
Pretty soon you got a lot.
When you're 100, you'll be 500 pounds, right?
That's how that works.
Did I do the math that quick? Did I get that right?
Let's ask Sandy.
Let's ask Candy.
Let's ask Candy.
Let's ask Candy if I got the math right on that one. I got my Thanksgiving dinner on already. I just have to let the bell notch out. Actually, we are here trying to avoid that food coma that we all seem to get after having that big Thanksgiving meal. And executive chef and founder of farm-to-table food delivery service, Paleta, is Kelly Boyer, and she's here to say we have better choices that we can make this Thanksgiving at the dinner table. But before we get into that, you have a remarkable story because it was a while ago now, but you fought cancer, terminal cancer. Tell us about that.
Yes. Well, I had just graduated from college, and I'd been having some health problems, but it was ovarian cancer, so it's a really hard cancer to diagnose. So because of that, it advanced quite readily, and they were never really even able to diagnose it properly because it was a very, very rare form. Only 20 people had ever even had that kind of cancer, and they had all passed away. So I was basically told you have about a year to live, maybe 2, if we make you comfortable. And I have this amazing, I'm from Michigan, I have this most amazing extended family, and everyone basically said, we don't think so. We don't really roll that way, and that's not gonna work for us. Like, no, not at all. So we did traditional, Western medicine and Eastern medicine, and it's really when we turned around and started to change, not just me, but really my whole family, my extended friends and family, just to change the way we live. And this was a lifestyle choice to start eating differently, and just, I have a lot of years ahead of me now, so it's a sad start to a story, but a very, very happy ending to a story.
Can I ask what you did? Did you do the traditional chemo and all that?
Yes, yeah, had complete hysterectomy, and I think it was on my 22nd birthday, actually, is when I had, the operation,
young.
and
so of course,
very, very young.
The question that comes to mind is children.
Yes. So now I love doggies. I love doggies, I'm a dog girl. I'm totally dog. And I have nieces and nephews, which makes me a great aunt, so it's wonderful. But yeah, we did the surgery, very experimental and aggressive chemotherapy, holistic treatments, acupuncture, meditation. It was just a completely different shift for my life. And the nice thing about it was it extended throughout my entire family as well. So we really, I'm a Michigan girl, I'm a Polish Michigan girl, so I've never met a sausage or potato I didn't like. And we fry everything, we dip everything in ranch dressing, and we just said, no, we've got to start, we really have to elevate the way we are living our lives right now.
Which led you to healthy eating, obviously. So there's so much more to delve into that story, but we don't have time right now. But thanks for sharing. Take us through this. We have good options and not so good options. There's the thanks and no thanks.
Yeah, let's start with the thanks. Okay, what I've created here is a maple roasted sweet potato, and everything that you're going to see before you is so simple. You're making 20 things on Thanksgiving, so you want simplicity, and you want things that even you can make ahead of time. We're going to compare this to the traditional marshmallow-covered sweet potato casserole, which a lot of people are familiar with. And I don't really get it, because you just have to know that the Pilgrims didn't have marshmallows back in the day. So I know this did not exist on any table in history.
Kids don't think so. They think there's marshmallows everywhere.
That's okay. They should know that. So we just do this really simply. They're maple roasted sweet potatoes. We toss them with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of maple syrup, some herbs, salt, and pepper, roast them, and done.
So
and
maple syrup is a natural sweetener.
Exactly. And it's because it's natural. It's not a processed sugar. It takes longer for your body to absorb, so you don't have these insulin spikes. So it's completely natural and simple. You leave the skins on, it gives you more fiber. And if you compare the calories of the two, a serving of this is 95 calories and a serving of this is 275. So that's a crazy difference. So, and if you're a kid, especially for kids that like it, you can cheat them. You can do a little meringue, which all you have to do is whip some egg whites together with a little bit of sugar, and you can put that on the top and bake it, and they will never know.
Fantastic.
They will not know.
Instead of the marshmallows.
Yes, we have the marshmallows.
All right, well, we're going to replace the traditional green bean casserole.
This is
popped up on Family Feud.
I know everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
But This is a little strange to me because I didn't have this when I was growing up. I understand that everybody eats it, but I never had it.
A Michigan girl didn't have that? Really?
Did not have this.
Okay.
It's just kind of new. But what we like to do with our vegetables is we like to roast them. So we prepared Brussels sprouts. The calorie difference between the two is this is a serving of this is 45 calories and a serving of that is 145 calories. So it's a big difference. And again, these are really simple. You just slice them, toss them in a little bit of olive oil with some apples, red onions, and shallots, your favorite herbs, and you roast them for 20 minutes and then they're done. It's really, really simple. And it's not like your grandma. You know, your grandma used to boil the heck out of them.
Yeah.
And they're slimy. They're not like that at all. Brussels sprouts are awesome.
We have here, too beautiful to eat. Here, I'll switch with you.
Okay, I'll move over. All right, so we have two actually gorgeous examples of stuffing, but what we've taken off our table is the traditional bread stuffing. It's typically just a white bread, you know, croutons that you buy out of a box. That doesn't really excite me too much. This is very classic white or wild rice with cranberries, pecans. It has wheat berries in it. So it's more interesting to me. It has texture and crunch. And you're eating a lot of mushy things on Thanksgiving. A lot of potatoes and rolls and that kind of, I know you like the rolls. And
rolls? I've never heard the dinner roll comment now.
You probably will not. And this you can serve in little mini roasted pumpkins. I do want to leave everyone with a little note that do not, as a chef, I totally argue do not stuff the turkey with the stuffing when you cook it. All that does is it takes all those gorgeous juices out of the bird into your stuffing. And if you make a side stuffing, you can add that with broth or gravy or something else to get the same effect. And your bird will cook 10 times faster when you don't have the stuffing in it.
Okay.
Okay.
What about dessert?
Okay, on the dessert side, all right, we have a traditional pecan pie, piece of pecan pie. That is about 600 calories a slice. And with the whipped cream on it, that's probably another 80 calories. So we're approaching 700 calories on this dish.
Just for one piece of pie?
Just one slice. And our version of it is very, very healthy. It's a pumpkin pie with oat granola crust, and this is 290 calories. And it's made with, you know, no two ingredients are the same. No calories are the same. This is made with granola and oats and agave and roast pumpkin. It's just beautiful. Where this is probably a lot of high fructose corn syrup, which you just do not want in your diet.
So what you just taught me is that if I make the good choice, the thanks, I can eat twice as much and still have fewer calories.
Well, you could do it that way. You could. But I also feel like, I mean, eat what you want. To me, it's about portion control. If you really want this, have it, but just have a little bit of it.
Sure.
You know, it's just, I don't think it's anything to be militant about, and it's the holidays. The idea also is you're kicking off the holidays, you've got a little black dress you want to wear, certainly, you know, for your holiday parties, and you want to fit into it. And like, these jeans aren't really that loose as it is, so I probably don't want to tighten them up anymore.
Look, to kick off all of the wonderful meals that we'll be having, you need a little appetizer. And coming up in just a little bit, right after the break, in fact, we're going to have a Thanksgiving Day appetizer fiesta up here, thanks to Kelly, right? We are back with Kelly Boyer, executive chef and founder of Farm to Table Food Delivery Service. And Kelly has the perfect appetizers that we can have passing around the dinner table, or before dinner, actually. So get us started.
Okay, we're going to do a really simple butternut squash soup. It is, you just have a couple of ingredients. And you can buy all of these items here, you can buy at the store prepped for you. So it's really, really simple.
Yeah. But these guys are starting, I can tell you already.
Oh, good. Are you enjoying it?
Nice.
All right, good, good. There's more
amazing.
coming. There's more coming.
Wow.
Just butternut squash, any kind of apples you like. Here we have, and you guys maybe want to help me a little bit? We can put those in a bowl.
These go
Toss
in.
those.
Okay.
Little salt and pepper.
All right.
Here I've got some garlic cloves, a little bit of
Do one
nutmeg,
over the shoulder.
ginger,
There you go.
and some fresh thyme. Always try to use fresh herbs whenever you can if you have them available to you.
There we go.
And then here, you're just going to toss this with a little bit of olive oil, and then we're going to put it on this tray.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move this out of the way right here.
So we dump it on
So
the
you
tray.
can see what it really looks like when it's done. You don't want to bake this in an oven that's about 400 degrees just for about 20 minutes until everything is soft. And you can see how beautiful it looks and it smells. See how nice it smells? The apples.
It smells so light.
Yeah, and it is. It's beautiful. Actually, little servings of this. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Forgive my hands, everybody. They're clean.
They're clean.
I'm a chef. They're clean.
I saw her.
I have
They
great
were,
sanitation.
she was picking stuff up off the floor, and I was admiring how clean her hands were when she was doing that.
I'll just take a little bit because it's a lot. You want to do this in batches. And we're just going to add, this is organic vegetable broth. This is a vegan dish. There's no dairy in here. It's really, really simple. And Mark, if you could open that juice for me.
Sure.
That's actually our
Oh, this
Paleta
is yours.
pressed.
Yeah, look at
It's cold pressed organic apples with ginger.
There we go.
They're really beautiful.
So
That's the juice you make.
Yeah, so we make this out of our shop. Yeah, and we deliver it. We deliver it nationally and locally, and we're selling it out of retail right now, which is really nice. So you can get it anywhere.
So put this back on.
Lid.
Sorry for the reach.
No,
there
that's
we
fine.
go.
And I won't bother anybody with this because it's going to get loud. But all you have to do is blend this to the consistency you like. If you want it thicker, you put in less fluid. If you want it thinner, you put in more fluid, and then season it to taste and heat it up. And then we have. Whoa, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, here it is. Okay.
Look at that.
And this is what you end up with.
Kelly.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, this is so lovely. And the fun part about this, I mean, soup may not be that exciting, but the fun part about it, how we serve it is, we like to serve it in little mini ramekins. And I don't serve this at the table. I pass it around while people are, you know, watching football.
Oh, look at that.
Or just sitting there watching TV. Ooh.
What a fun way to serve it.
There we go. Yeah, very, very pretty. And you can do this with little cordials or demitasse cups.
Can we
Oh, yes, thank you. I already forgot. When it's garnished with the toasted pepitos, so you get a little crunch in it.
Is there a spoon? Because
yes.
I have to just...
Enjoy.
I just, all of a sudden, I feel like John O'Hurley, very smart, intelligent, and very good looking eating like this.
And this only has, this little serving has about 20 calories in it.
All right,
so
this looks like something fun the kids would like.
This is something that your kids can do. It'd have to help you out in the kitchen. We kind of like to put anything on a skewer, and it's kind of fun. And then you can put it in a vase. People like it. Put it in a skewer with some dip next to it. So these are caprese skewers. It's just simple mozzarella, heirloom tomatoes, Kalamata olives, fresh basil, and a pesto dip. And you can display it really pretty in any way you want.
It's like
and then
a
you just
salad,
dip it in.
put on a stick.
Exactly, exactly. And if you
Well,
kids will eat this. Kids will eat the salad on the stick. Just don't use the salad word. And the same thing, shrimp. Take a cute little jar, put some black beans in it, and then skewer shrimp. This is just shrimp with a little snow pea wrapped around it. You can do fruit. You can do anything you want.
I love the way you serve this up. Of course, everything's going to be on our website. All you have to do is drop in on hallmarkchannel.com/home and family. You enjoying it over there?
It's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Really
Good.
Good.
I'm going to get back to my little fancy right after this. Stick around. A little bit more of the show when we come back. We are back. We have just a little bit of time to share some knowledge, so we're going to go to our friends over here. Any tips, Sandy? Any tip that we can share?
Always stick around and make sure you see what the chef is cooking. This is fabulous.
That's a good...
Come to Home and Family, stick around.
Exactly.
Yeah, can I steal her?
You're going to say ditto. That's a cop.
I'm a believer, just stick with your gut and believe in yourself, and rest is endless.
Jennifer?
I would say if there's a recipe that you love, don't be shy to ask for it because then you can make it at home.
Well, here, I know your tip. You keep eating.
Keep eating, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Keep eating healthy.
Yes, exactly.
We have a great show for you tomorrow. Brandy Glanville from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is joining us.
And Lindy and Grundy, who are butchers, are here. They're going to teach us how to get the most from our butcher.
And Leanne Toohey, the inspiration behind The Blind Side, and who adopted Michael Ward.
That's right. And Jennifer Farrell is back. Refurbished mirrors. We're going to make beautiful, beautiful mirrors.
Our home is your home.